Hello, this is Bob Rodriguez, High Desert Mechanical. It's the 4th of June, 2025, and I'm at 1009 Vassar Northeast. After having cleaned the sewer line, I'm going to go ahead and rescope it, and hopefully I can make it all the way out to the street without having to run water, but based on the distance, I may have to add that at some time. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put it down, the camera down into the sewer line headed towards the street, and after we get past the 8 PVC cleanouts, I'm going to go ahead and reset the counter so we have a accurate accounting for the distance from the cleanouts. So it is, as I said before, it's common for there to be a little bit of backwater on the cleanouts as they are back to back instead of in line. So I went ahead and reset it, and we're going to go ahead and take a look. A little bit of debris right there coming in from the bottom. That is in the driveway here, but you can see the pipe looks pretty good and round. You can see some of the scoring. Okay, there's an area right there where it makes a change in direction. A little bit of debris down on the bottom, and I am pushing a little bit there. I just got done pulling my snake back, and as you can see here, there's not nearly as much water down on the bottom. A little bit of back grading, you know, we're probably talking about an 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch max right in that area. And the pipe itself now looks really good. You can see where we've cleaned a lot of the bottom out, that material. I did put a 4-inch fitting down as well as a 3-inch, and got a really good cleaning of the pipe. Little bit of material right there, could be old roots, but we do have good flow down at the bottom. Nice path. And we're about 33 feet out. I think where that last obstruction was, where I was coming up against a really hard plug. And the first time I tried it, I think that's exactly where I got hung up and couldn't advance any farther. So we did get those roots out of the way. And you can see the pipe looks really good right there, nice and round. A little bit of debris pushing through there, and I will flush it again after I'm done. But it's really nice that not much water down in the very bottom. You know, you're probably looking about a 1/16 of an inch or so. And as we come up to the joints, you get a little bit of a build-up there, but not much as far as the water goes. Okay. So this is really the trouble area that we encountered before. Okay, I may need water. We're about 20 feet shy of being out in the middle of the street, and I may need to add a little bit of water to help the camera jump up over that little spot right there. And I will go ahead and mark it right now so that we can check to see where it is. went ahead and turned the water on, and I'm going to see if that'll help me get up over that spot. That's right at the sidewalk. Okay, so I got up over the sidewalk, and you can see that's the city piping out in the street. It makes a right-hand turn. And we go back. And that's about as far as I can get without adding water. The water should be coming here in about 30 seconds. And that should help me get all the way to the city main. So I'll just wait on that here real quick. And as soon as the water comes, that should help carry the weight of the camera. And once I get to the city main, we'll go ahead and shut the water off and bring it back. So there's the water. And that helps lubricate the camera, get it running a little bit better. And this is the city pipe out in the street. No road obstructions. No big problems there. And I think that right there is where it drops into the city main. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the water off and then bring the camera back. So that there's the water actually dropping down into the city main itself. You can see water down at the very bottom. That's water flowing from other customers. So we're going to go ahead and start bringing it back and inspecting the pipe. So you can see it's you know, based on the age of it, probably 90 years old. That's still a pretty good looking main right there, underwater a little bit right there, and that may go away as the water drains down. You can see you've got a nice round pipe to work with. And the root masses that we saw looked like they were old and possibly dead because there were no long strands like angel hair. Didn't seem to be an issue. So you can see the pipe looks pretty clean overall. A little bit of debris down on the bottom. I only had one hose running, so it didn't put a great volume of water down, but enough to carry the any kind of waste. And it looks like I cleared all the debris that I knocked loose all the way to the city sewer. Good, clear, clean pipe. Another joint there. And there was an area where it was sort of had a triangular opening, and it looked like that got cleared all the way out. So overall, it did I believe an excellent job on cleaning the pipe and restoring it to its full diameter. So again, a little bit of buildup right there. I think those are old roots, and they may probably won't pose a problem, as you've got, you know, down on the bottom there a good channel for the waste to travel. And again, but based on the age of the pipe, I would not recommend allowing sanitary products to be flushed. It's not the intent of their disposal anyway. And again, that's that area that I had cleaned out, and really did a great job of getting the bottom of the channel clear. So I'll go ahead and be shutting it off here in about 20 feet. But it is draining down. There is no deep standing water anymore, except that area right there. Little bit of a buildup, but I had no trouble getting my camera through that. Again, changing direction. And we should be coming up to the cleanouts very soon. And you can see some root masses there, older root masses, and here we go into the PVC. And you can see the change in pipe, and that was, I believe, the garden hose was that big object. So we'll go ahead and shut it off now.